And Richardson will throw to start out here.
And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there, and that'll bring up second down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Second and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run for it with Achane.
And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Reload.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
18, right in. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Look at this defense.
They interplay here, number 11, just outside the top 10 of the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
19 tight, 19 right.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That's complete. It's Daz Newsome.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Chapter 11, check. Go.
Again, it's Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. The Dolphins at 4-3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their 2nd charged timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hurt. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A little short pass. This is Everett. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Yep.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Dolphins nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back. Rig. Pouring 70. 19 tight. Go.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 31.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf.
Hill going to go in motion right. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 13-yard line. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Okay, break.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Let go.
Running right, here's Achane. A strong running. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Ready.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Cougar 19.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay, ready.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
19 White.
Downs going in motion left.
18, left tackle 11. Tackle 11. Hurry.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
From the set.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked.
And that's truly the way to change field position, isn't it? Block the punt and then take over inside the 5-yard line. What a tremendous job by them. You change momentum, you change field position, and give yourself a chance to score.
Here we go.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 60 average. 60 average.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Colts.
Ready? Hey, let's go!
Play action. Now Richardson. And Woods has it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Colts on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And the tight end goes in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Trap 50, trap 50. Check, hurt.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Down to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 18.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Hold the ready.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Go street. 18, by Victoria, 17.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Go, Reed, go.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up the 2nd and 1.
On second down, a run by Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Up the middle, Achane.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run, Achane.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
And his throw here is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them are about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular one he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Check. 19 right.
Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Left, Richardson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Eighteen run. Hey, check that. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You have a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now Richardson. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Achane to start the drive. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
No, no.
In motion, Hill.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Roll. Hurt. Check. Ready.
Now a run by Achane.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
On now the Miami field goal unit. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor. 75 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
60, Broncos switch. Broncos ready.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. They'll look to throw.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami.
Let's go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On play action, they'll throw.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch through today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Warriors 70. Check go.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, check that. Street.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the
214 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run it. Achane with it.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Alec Ingold from a yard out. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelped.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
24-yard gain on the play.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, go!
Now Richardson back to throw it. That's going to be taken in by Downs. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! Josh Downs.
59 yards.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
19 tight. On the board.
Richardson will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Nineteen Tiger.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They go play action here on first down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Cougar 19. Big Lion. Check Panthers. Check
They'll send the tight end in motion.
A give, running right, Achane.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again.
Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, Richardson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
First down, Colts.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Pushing his way through. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
14. And the Colts, first down.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Yeah, Richardson yet again.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches,
and that is caught. Touchdown. Indianapolis. Josh Downs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Richardson to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What if I think? And now a fumble. The ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, and I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on.